2K Sports, delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour. We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we're in Minnesota. TPC Twin Cities to be exact. How's this opening hole fare?
It's a soft opening, 426-yard par 4 from the backs. And the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, that really doesn't come into play, so players are going to take driver, blow it over there. They're going to have a very short second shot. It's just a soft opening, not much to this hole. The only way you can really mess it up is if you really overthink it and miss it left off the tee or hit it wide right out of bounds. But all in all, it doesn't get any easier than this, Luke.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. From around 120 yards here.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind. Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Looking great now.
Oh, what a way to build momentum early.
And always a good feeling to have early in the round.
And let's have another look at that one. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. And here we are with the third shot. And this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Nice stroke. And in it goes for the par. He's in a share of third place. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, guys, they're in the deep stuff here. And they did get a favorable lie considering the situation. Let's see what happens.
That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. Nicely done. 7 feet to the cup. Not a bad line, this. And there it is.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Well, I'm down here following Ian Poulter at the moment. We're on the 6th hole.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, my. Nice little set. Oh, what a shot. Mark it down as an eagle.
Tough bunker shot. No bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
A bit short with that effort.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, I'm here on the 5th hole. Matt Kuchar just getting ready to hit.
Lining up from the sand now. Oh, what a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. Oh, what a wonderful bunker shot. Tommy Fleetwood is atop the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. That's heading into the rough, I think. Let's recap Ian Poulter's effort from just a short time ago.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he? I got to say, from that spot, that's exactly what they were trying to do.
Let's return to live play now. The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Wow, that's misjudged. A 7-footer right here. I like the look of this. Solid par putt, that.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole.
a good shot there.
Well, Rich, the 3M Open was a recently new addition to the PGA Tour schedule. Now that it's had a full season, players seem to get a vibe for the course. And what are your insights?
I think after the first year, yes, players are going to have a better understanding of what it takes to best take on this golf course. And that's what players like. They don't really like it when they go to golf courses for the first time and not really understand how the golf course is going to play. They should have a really good idea of what happened last year. In saying that, they still need to go out there and figure out the nuances. I don't think they totally got a hold of them all last year. So this year, it's still kind of a learning process. Overall, though, I think the tournament's going to be exciting. It's going to be wide open. A number of different players playing well right now. I don't want to say it's anybody's ball game, but let's face it. In Minneapolis, it's seemingly anybody can win.
And the other beauty of it is, too, is it's a full-blown PGA Tour event. You get the exemptions that come with it, the opportunities that flow off success here. So why treat it any differently?
Well, you don't. And I think the players understand that. It is going to be a good opportunity for some of those underlying pros that we haven't heard a whole lot from burst through onto the scene, possibly get their first win or at least be in contention, get a taste of it on the PGA Tour for the first time. So there's opportunities abound, but I still go back to the players that have been playing well coming in this event. I think they're going to carry on, and this is a good opportunity to get them over that threshold and get that first win of the season.
Well, I like the look of the line here. They should find the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 7th.
That doggle hunt.
And this putt to move into a share of first. Oh, just missed. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Currently a couple under for the round. We have a par 3 on this one. Well played.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
This is a good chance. Just hammered that through the line. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Well done. And let's catch this action from just a moment ago. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
This is how you do it 7 days a week. Yes, it's in.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey, guys, I'm down here on the 12th hole. This is Ian Poulter.
Even for the day. Let's make a move. You're just on the fringe of the top 10. Well, that shows the hands of a surgeon, doesn't it?
My surgeon's hands were a little shaky. That's why I have the scar.
Nicknamed the Postman because he always seems to deliver in the Ryder Cup, Rich. Ian Poulter, a great character, a fantastic player, and a fierce, fierce competitor.
Ian Poulter has made a career out of demoralizing the Americans in the Ryder Cup, Luke. There's no doubt about that. But let's face it, there's hardly a player out there who gets the most out of his game. He's even acknowledged it. He may not have the most talent, but I can promise you this. There's very few players that are willing to work at it as hard as he is. He will sacrifice an awful lot, albeit no time away from his family. He will sacrifice every minute of the day if he thinks that it will make him a better player tomorrow. He really is a workhorse on the PGA Tour, and hats off to him. He's getting his just desserts now with all the success he's had over the last few years.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
1 back, 9 to go, Luke. This is getting interesting.
You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. That one's heading down Broadway. This shot from 120 yards. Only one shot off the pace. Oh, come on, sit. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Just one off the lead after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Not bad. Lining up from around 160 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Come on, get down. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance. Second shot here.
And now we go to the 14th, where this happened a moment ago. Ian Poulter with an outstanding shot here. Well, that was a beauty. Right out of the top draw. Nicely played. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
That's the right pace. This should drop. Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Nicely done.
A few shots under par at the moment, in a share of the lead. That's some good golf right there. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
And here we are with their 4th. And this putt coming up for his par. Looking good. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Going with the 5-wood. Wonderfully played. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Well, looking like 22 feet to the hole from here, guys.
Go in. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. You'll take the tap in for par any day. Let's head over to the 15th hole, shall we?
From 135 yards out.
Opting for the 9-iron.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh my, right by the hole. Wow, what a shot.
Absolutely, in there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. And now we go to the 15th, where this happened just a moment ago. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
I gotta say, this is a 10 on the scale.
Wonderful effort. Time for the second shot. at the 14th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Judging it beautifully.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And he finds himself in a tie for third. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Sitting at -3, currently tied for third. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. 9 feet to the cup. It's tracking. And the putt drops now at 4 under, heading down the stretch.
All right, folks, get ready. This should be fun.
He's currently tied for first.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And Rich, here we are at the 16th at TPC Twin Cities, and not a long hole, but there's plenty of trouble around.
Water right, bunkers left, but let's face it, Luke, not a long hole. No need for the driver.
Quality shot, that one. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Putting for birdie. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He's currently just in second place.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Here we are at the penultimate hole of TPC Twin Cities, Rich, and there's water everywhere on this short par 3.
Water to the left, Luke. Bunkers out to the right. If you're going to find the green, you better be brave.
You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. Oh, well played. Close to the lead. Make sure you drop this putt to maintain your momentum.
I really hope this one drops for him.
It's got a chance. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par. And that makes him tied for first.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward, 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
Not a bad line, this one. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Opting for the 5-iron. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Well, it's only a tournament in its infancy, but this player's added themselves to the 3M Open list of winners.
Yes, it seems only great champions occur in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. I mean, what a week it was for this champion. Hats off, some great play all around. Now they're going to take that man-sized check and throw in that little red Corvette and cruise on to Paisley Park.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. This PGA Tour event brought to you by 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Tributary Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got John McCarthy down on the course.
Hi, Luke. Happy to be here with both yourself and Rich at Quincy Downs. They've given me a warm welcome here at the very least. Don't know about you guys, but I think this is going to be a great round of golf. Can't wait to see what happens out there.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Time for the second shot into the first. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. This putt coming up is for birdie. Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup. Job done. Let's head to the next. Starting the round at even par. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Going with the 7. Should find the green here. Getting ready to play their third. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. It's got a chance. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
This one's for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And after this hole, that's how it looks. John, do you have any info down there?
I'm down here on the 14th hole. This is Ian Poulter's next shot.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, well, that's incredible. And for birdie too. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The tee is yours. Here we are at the fourth hole. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Let's take a look back at this just moments ago. And how about this shot from Patrick Cantlay? Well, that was some fancy shot making there. Let's recap it. Well, there's a scorecard saver, Rich. That's perfection. Okay, let's get back to the action. A chance to get one under the card with this putt. Just didn't drop. 3 feet to go here to the hole. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 5th. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, almost went in. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. Currently 1 under for the day. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. That should find the cut stuff. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, I'm down here on the 7th, and this is a look at Gary Woodland's next shot.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Whew. Oh, Rich, how good is that? That's incredible.
A little punch shot here. Oh, yes. What a result. Fantastically played.
And back to the course with the live action. Sitting at -1. Currently tied for 8th place. Spot the all-important top 5 coming up if you can hold this. Get excited. This could go in. That was a gallant attempt. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Trailing by 4 strokes Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Nicely done. Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here. Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make their par. That's well holed. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours. Good looking shot this. Why don't we recap what Patrick Cantlay did just moments ago? Lining up for his 3rd now. Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. Second shot here on the 8th. Going with the 8-iron here. This one might need to get down a little. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
He has this putt to save his par. Good putt, that. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? He's in the bunker. Not sure how this one's lying. John?
I'm not seeing a whole lot of ball in the sand here, guys. Let's see how they deal with this one.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And down it goes. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's not the outcome they were after.
Yeah, trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
Rich, good position for this player. Just 3 back with 9 to play. Do you sense them making a charge?
3 down, 9 to go. This player is going to have to start taking some chances if he wants to win this tournament.
Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Yeah, a quality shot, that.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
And this putt is to move into the top 5. Looking really good. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours. This one might roll into the rough. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Sitting at 1 over. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, that was pure silk. Well done. Let's get back to it, shall we? Well, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
This is a long one, guys. Looks like around 37 feet to the cup.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Oh, that's frustrating. This is a bogey putt coming up. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. You've arrived at a par 4. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. 8 feet to the cup.
The putt is underway.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And that will take him to 3 under. And let's take a look at this shot from moments ago. This is a superb shot from Patrick Cantlay.
This is very well done from long range. Wow, I gotta say, something out of the top drawer on this shot. What a beauty.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the honour on the hole. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. This one should find the rough. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Really had that shot dialed in. Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. A good stroke. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Currently at -3 for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Well, this should find the short grass. Opting for the 5-wood. That might be one club too many. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Par putt coming up here. This one's dialed in. Oh, just missed. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Okay, let's head to the next. And this effort by Gary Woodland was just a little while ago.
This is his third.
Nailed it. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Going with a 3-wood here. That's not what they were looking for.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Wow. Really had that shot dialed in. And he needs this to save par. And the putt drops. Now 2 under, heading down the stretch.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. Lovely effort, that. And this effort from Patrick Cantlay just a short while ago.
Third shot now. That's it. Great shot.
Let's return to live play now. Sitting at 2 under in a share of 9th position. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Got to say, I can't see them not making birdie here, Luke.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. He's currently tied for 7th. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Well, let's catch up with this play just a moment ago. And this effort by Gary Woodland was just a little while ago. Lining up for his 3rd now. That was well judged. Great effort. And back to the course with the live action. Playing from around 160 yards. Only a few shots off the pace. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. A bit long on that one. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Looks good off the blade. Well hold. Currently at 3 under for the event. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18. Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. Well played, mate. Opting for the 3-wood. That should find the surface. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 3 strokes off the lead. Not your best effort, still a mid-range putt coming up. And this putt for a final score of 67. And that will do it. His work is done here. Top 10, Rich, not to be sneezed at.
No, top 10s are always good. Top 10s are always good, Luke. It gives you some confidence going into the next tournament.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Northern Trust is about to begin. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we find ourselves in the northeast of the country in beautiful Norton, Massachusetts. In fact, not far from where Tom Brady has helped the Patriots win 6 Super Bowl titles, and we're at the beautiful TPC Boston. This is a great golf course, redesigned by Gil Hans.
It was originally by Arnold Palmer, redesigned by Gil Hans in 2007. And it's a big golf course, meaning it takes up a lot of the property. And it's one of those golf courses where you know that you should be making birdies, but they're not that easy to come by. There's a bunch of holes out there where you get into a difficult stretch of the golf course, back nine, starting with 12, 13, 14, where you really are just kind of hanging on for dear life. But all in all, it's a good opportunity to make some birdies. This, though, will show us who's actually striking the ball the best. It's not so much a putting contest usually at TPC Boston as it is a ball striker's paradise. So I think you're going to see the ball strikers, or the better ball strikers in the PGA Tour, rise to the top.
Is it a ball-in-place golf course or bombs away?
It's both. I don't think it really suits one or the other, but let's face it, I'm going with the bombers.
I know I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Anytime you can make these putts, they'll certainly add up at the end of the day. Right on 8 feet. Oh, what a stroke. Putting for par. And well hold. Let's move on. He finds himself in a share of 10th place. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
From the back of the par 5, 542 yards, players want to take out any club, driver, 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. Let's get back to it, shall we? And here we are with the third shot.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
So I might need to set. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3 from the back tee measures 208 yards. A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par 3s should be had.
Woo, back there, Horsey. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
And now we head to the 7th hole where this highlight took place. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one? Okay, let's get back to the action. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Par 4 measures 298 yards from the back tee. Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Even for the day, in a share of 10th position. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just a couple back from our leader. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Par 4, 466 yards, dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one, you'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. We're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Playing now from the fairway bunker. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And back to the course with the live action. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Oh, so close. Big putt for par coming up. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Par 4, 465 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Five feet coming up to the cup. It's on a good line. Nicely holed. And for par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee.
Par 5 that measures 600 yards from the back tee, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
And this effort by Gary Woodland was just a short time ago.
Yes!
Let's return to live play now. It's FedEx Cup playoffs time, and I'm very excited to see the action today as it begins. Rich, why don't you fill the folks in at home about what the FedEx Cup means to the players on the PGA Tour?
Well, for these rookies that we're talking about, it's more about, listen, they've proven themselves on the PGA Tour already. So this is basically just a step, the next step in their career, isn't it? This is just something that they can build on going forward. They've already had a good season. They made it into the FedEx Cup playoffs, but now it's time to get the experience. What does it take? What is different about the playoffs? And that's being aggressive, I think. You need to go out there, play aggressive, assert yourself in these playoffs in order to keep moving through them.
Sure, they've been on the PGA Tour for a season, but the playoffs just have a different vibe about them, don't they?
They have a little bit of a different vibe, but I think that these players coming up through the college ranks, they've gotten all the experience in the big pressure events. So this is just a natural progression for them in their career. So it might be a little different scenario, but I don't think they're going to treat it as such necessarily.
Might be a cliche, but it's just another event, and they treat it like that. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say those sports psychologists, they're clever, aren't they?
Now 4 back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 measures 213 yards and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
And check out this little beauty. Nice touch. Yes, sir. Gets it to go. Thank you.
Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it? Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Ninth hole, par 4, 472 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Sitting at 1 under. Tied for 6th position. That's just inside the range.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Make this, and you'll move into a tie for 3rd place. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. And he holds it. What a putt. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Let's get back to it, shall we? All right, John. How's this putt looking?
I'd say about 24 feet to the cup from here.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And that should secure the par. Well done. Currently 1 under for the event. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Par 4, just 425 yards on the card, but this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Yeah, that one will play.
John, give us a small update.
Well, I'm down here on the 11th hole, guys. This is Gary Woodland.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Ooh, what touch, made it.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Oh, well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well done. Currently a couple under for the event. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
It's heading to the rough for mine. Well, a little off the target with that one.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Attaboy, good shot. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Looking better.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Lovely touch. Well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Par 4, 447 yards. Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
I don't know how much of this one they can get. It ended up quite deep down into this rough.
Getting ready to play their third. Only 2 shots off the pace. Oh, 14-footer.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
And this one is for bogey. Job done. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Par 4 from the tips, 495 yards. Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
It's heading to the bunker for sure. And here we are with the third shot. Just 3 back from the leader. Well, he can hand that sandwich back to the caddy and reach for the putter.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, I'm down on the 15th hole, and this is a look at Gary Woodland.
Oh, this looks pure. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold. And back to the course with the live action. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. It was on a good line. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And that's going to put him up to even par.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
That's out to the right for sure. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. This one's online. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3, just 161 yards from the back. However, watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. He's in a share of 9th place. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
17, par 4, 412 yards, dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in 2 by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Ooh. Putting for bogey. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Let's head to the last hole for this wonderful highlight. Let's take a look at Gary Woodland from earlier. Take a look at this attempt from way out. Good smooth stroke. He's been dialed in all day on the greens, and there's yet another example. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Par 5, 530 yards. Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. A chance for the top 10 here if you can make this. It's on a great line. And with that, this round comes to a close. I don't know about you, Rich, but I'm a half-glass full person, and I think that that was a stout performance by our player today.
Absolutely. Good performance all around.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to bring you the second stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Trios Championship is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company, and I'm alongside Rich Beam in the booth. Rich, let's get stuck into it. What's this opening hole like?
Yeah, just basic, isn't it? Just 385 yards. Opportunities abound to start off your round with a birdie, and saying that, you get a little careless, you make a bogey, and you're really kicking yourself on such an easy opening hole.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Oh, well done. Second shot here on the first. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Looks like around 38 feet to the cup from here. Wow.
It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Starting the round at even par. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Where will this one end up? That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
"15 feet to the cup." If it's up, it could be in. This one's for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
John, what's going on out there?
I'm down here following Matt Kuchar. We're on the 8th hole.
A couple under at this stage. Currently in 4th position. Wow, what a save.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
And after this hole, that's how it looks. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Remember, putting's a finesse game. If you can make this one, it's for par. Ooh, right by the hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That was a gallant attempt. Double bogey putt coming up here. Okay, let's head to the next. Our coverage continues at the last. Sitting at 3 under par. Tied for second place. That is a pure looking draw. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Ball really burrowed into this bunker. They're going to need to be quite careful as they exit this beach, guys.
Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. just didn't drop. This next putt is for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Sitting at 4 over for the event. And we've arrived at a par 3. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Moments ago, a beautiful shot happened on the course. Let's take a look at it. And this effort by Gary Woodland was just a little while ago.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. Let's get back to it, shall we? This would be a great up and down. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Oh my, that's a putrid lie. Can he get out of here?
And that ball really dug into this bunker. It's she's deep, boys. She's deep.
And here we are with the third shot. Might get caught up in the brush here. Oh, from one bunker to another. That's got to hurt. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Go on, get in the hole. Oh, I love a player with big heart. You showed plenty there.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
Sitting at 4 over for the day. You've arrived at a par 5. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Oh, what a great stroke. Oh, well holed for eagle. And there's highlights of plenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. Lining up for his second. And it drops into the bucket. What a shot. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Coming off an eagle at the last, momentum on their side for this player.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, this would be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Never quite hit that. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Ooh, nice line. Solid par putt, that. Now 8 shots back after that hole. This hole here is a par 4. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Oh, nice looking putt. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, I'm down on the 10th hole. This is a look at Gary Woodland.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. That goes down for an eagle.
Oh, trying to hit a little punch shot, and they do to perfection. What a shot indeed.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 5 at the 10th. This hole is wide open. Tear high and let her fly.
That's a little untidy. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Down here on the 16th hole. This is Matt Kuchar.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Oh, that was a beauty. Let's return to live play now. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. That was a little loose. Don't expect a good lie here. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Right up in the canopy of the trees. That's it. It's okay. 2 over for the day. Setting up miles from the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup. Unfortunately, a bogey goes on the scorecard there. Sitting at 3 over for the event. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. Oh, I'm sure the player's thinking about bouncing back after that poor bogey at the previous hole. That's heading for the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Going with the 7. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. This one started out on a good line. Oh, lovely roll. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Currently at 4 over for the tournament. Oh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Okay, steady now. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Matt Kuchar currently leading the field. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. This one might roll into the rough. Oh, come on, sit. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
It's looking like about 23 feet to the cup.
Oh, that's frustrating. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Matt Kuchar is at top of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Around 110 yards to go.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
A tad wayward, but still on the surface.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Hey, that's a chance. And down she goes. And Cooge currently leads this one. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Going with the 6-iron here. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Well, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet. Yeah, we'll take that. And Matt Kuchar looking for multiple wins this season. Currently leading here. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Tough tee shot here. Bunkers left, water right. Find the fairway or else.
That should find the fairway. And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Oops and uh-oh are never good words in this game.
It's a little wayward.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And in it goes for the par. Matt Kuchar finds himself with a 1-shot advantage over the field. We have a short par 4 ahead of us here.
How much do you trust your swing? Go for it, and only 327. Lay up. Bunkers right, water left.
And that one's headed to the drink. Getting ready to play their 3rd. That was wonderfully done. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Nicely holed. And for par. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Well, guys, over on the 18th hole now. This is Gary Woodland's next shot.
Playing their 4th shot. How close was that to going down? Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Judging it beautifully.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Matt Kuchar currently leading the field. All right, one more hole to go. Let's see how you handle the 18th.
Difficult tee shot, water lurking down the left-hand side. Don't hit it where the wild things are.
Nicely done. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Oh dear, that one's heading to the water.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Terrific shot, almost an eagle. And they'll tap this in for birdie. And just tapping it in to end this round with a birdie. Well, Rich, an absolutely delightful day. Pleasure to share it with you and everyone watching at home.
Luke, always a pleasure, my friend. Until next time.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Hello everyone, delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Tour Championship is about to start. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey. Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia. We're here for the Tour Championship and I'm alongside Rich Beam. This was the venue of the legendary Bobby Jones where it all began. East Lake, challenging golf course.
It is. He grew up not too far from here. This was his home course. And this has been renovated over the years to become a world-class and extremely difficult venue. Zoysia fairways, Bermuda rough, Bermuda greens. I gotta say, it is set up immaculately as always, but you better hit it straight because this rough is so thick and nasty, you don't want to have any part of it. The only happy thing or enjoyable thing about this tournament is there's only 30 of you. You've played well enough to get in the top 30, and you've got all sorts of added benefits because of that. But still, in order to compete on this golf course, you better bring all the good things that you've done this year and put them all back together again because this course requires it.
And guess what? There's a massive bounty up for grabs. This is the FedEx Cup finale. Go get that cup. Can't wait to see what unfolds. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a two-putt here is still good.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a 4-footer remaining. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. He's currently tied for second. Time to tee off at the second. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Yeah, nicely played.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Ooh. And this putt coming up for his par.
That starts off on a good line.
That's well holed.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Well, I'm down on the 6th hole. Tony Finau's just getting ready for his next shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
That'll certainly keep the momentum rolling. Big chip in there, Rich.
Chipping in for bogey. Luke, I don't know if that's a positive or a negative.
So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Here we are at the third. The tee is yours. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Well, guys, I'm down here on the 4th hole. Gary Woodland just about to take his next shot from 27 feet.
Ooh, right by the hole. And back to the course with the live action. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Oh, just missed. And this next putt, it's for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. That should find the cut stuff. Sitting at 2 under par, currently tied for 6th. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. This one has eyes for the hole. Bogey putt coming up here. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay from earlier. Well, I'm always happy to recap shots like this. Let's take another look. Okay, let's get back to the action. And John, what's this one looking like?
Well, they ended up in the deep stuff, but the lie could have been a lot worse.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. And this one is for his par. Nice stroke. Solid par putt, that. He's in a tie for 14th place. The 6th hole at East Lake Ridge, one to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
Well, here we are, the FedEx Cup finale. The top 30 have made it here to Eastlake, and Rich, we've certainly seen a lot this season in the FedEx Cup, but that huge bounty's on the line. How are the players feeling going to this final event?
Yeah, a lot of them are just, it's a big exhale. Now that you've gotten to the top 30, I don't want to say a lot of the hard work is done, but you've made it in the top 30. That's always the goal for most of these players. Some of the elite, they're looking for that #1 spot, there's no doubt. But for a lot of these players, getting in the top 30 is job well done. Now it's just going out there over the next 4 days, trying to relax as best as possible and see if they can't make the final push to win one more tournament.
There's no doubt that this FedEx Cup has become such a prestigious title now to hold aloft that big shiny cup. It says a lot. You're the best player of the year.
It does, and I think that it's actually taken on a life of its own, because when they first started the FedEx Cup playoffs, nobody really was too sure exactly how it was going to pan out. But now, with the culmination of the Tour Championship and handing out the FedEx Cup trophy, it really is a big deal to these players. They want it, and you can see it at the end of the year, how much it means to them to be the best player of the year.
A thing of beauty. Let's recap what Tony Finau was able to do just a little while ago.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Sitting at 2 under in a share of 8th position. Well, this should affect the ball flight.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only a few shots off the pace. And he needs this to save par. Hey, nice looking line. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours. You liked that, didn't you? Taking aim from about 170 yards. 3 strokes off the lead. Yeah, that one's looking good.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And in it goes for the par. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. Going with a 3-wood here. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Why don't we recap what Patrick Cantlay did just moments ago? Great putt. Let's return to live play now. You're on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. Let's just cozy this close to the hole. Yeah, a bit long on that one. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
3 strokes down with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to have to come up with something sporty to get to the top of the leaderboard at day's end.
We have a par 4 on this one.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here at the 10th. Going with the pitching wedge here. Come on, get down. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. This putt will move them to 3 under par. Tracking. Oh, so close. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Well hold. Let's move on. And how about this highlight recently at the 14th? Looking forward to seeing what Tony Finau does here, Rich.
This is his 3rd.
Those always come in handy. Completely unexpected, but welcome nonetheless.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Looking really good, this one. Oh, what a shame it didn't drop. But that looked good the whole way. And that putt'll drop. Well done. He finds himself in a share of 8th. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago. And how about this shot from Patrick Cantlay? They've holed it. And back to the course with the live action. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 3 back from the leader. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Patrick Cantlay finds himself 1 shot clear at the top of the leaderboard. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the 13th hole. Going with the 8-iron here. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. This putt was about 8 feet. Good-looking putt. Well done. Take the birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. Patrick Cantlay is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. A chance to go under par here if he can just keep the bogeys off the card. Let's take a look at Gary Woodland from earlier.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Pretty straightforward shot, about what you'd expect to see from this player.
A few shots under par at the moment. Currently in 8th. Going with the hybrid. That's not what they were looking for.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
That's some good golf right there. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Nicely holed and for par. Patrick Cantlay currently in the lead. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Going with the 5-wood. That's tidy. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Oh, the old fried egg. What an awful lie that is. Any chance of getting out of this one?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Just didn't drop. Par putt coming up here. And now at 3 under with those finishing holes remaining. Could take it deep here.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
Patrick Cantlay's heading the field in this one. And there's a lot of pressure on the line, Rich, as we get to the closing holes at Eastlake. And here we are at 16.
Tough tee shot, 454 yards. Deep bunker down the right-hand side. Tee shot plays straight back up the hill. Go ahead and give her a wallop.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. From around 170 yards here. 5 shots off the pace. Going with the 5-iron here. This looks to be heading to the green. Good shot there.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make their par. And down it goes. Patrick Cantlay finds himself 2 shots clear at the top of the field. And as we get to the penultimate hole at Eastlake, Rich, what does it require?
The tee has been moved back some 60 yards over the last couple of years, putting a premium on finding the fairway. Those bunkers down the left-hand side are menacing, to say the least.
Handy effort, that one. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, I'm over on the 18th now, and this is a look at Gary Woodland.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. let's get back to it, shall we? Time for the second shot at the 17th. Great looking shot, this. Outstanding approach shot.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. Oh, that's frustrating. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And Patrick Cantlay, currently our leader. And after a recent switch of the 9s here at Eastlake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. Oh, my. Oh, that was right down the pipe.
Nicely done.
And this putt for a final score of 69. And with it, that concludes his event. And as this event concludes, he'll share 5th spot.
Absolutely. Got to see top 5 finish for this player this week. That's really solid work.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
you